my loves, I am Malika. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, then do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as press on to the notification bell icon. This video is all about some chit chat with me, some sharing heart to heart context, heart to heart talks, and also I would be getting ready along with you all. So if you are interested in listening to me and getting ready with me, I'm going to do a very simple neutral basic no makeup look kinda look with my complete skincare, and I'll try to make this video without any filters, inside out, like heart to heart talks. So what are we waiting for, guys? Let's begin. So we're already up close and personal. I'll also do my base, like my skin prep with you guys, so that we get more time to talk. Now this video is already going to be a long one because we're going to talk and talk and talk. And yeah, so I'm starting off with this Biocule toner. It has AHA as well as vitamin C in it, so it just gives a very beautiful and a subtle glow from within and preps your skin for the rest of the steps which we'll be going in with. So I just like to pour a little bit of that on my palm, rub it and wet my palms, and then just press it. And we'll let this sit for like around 5 to 10 minutes so that it gets beautifully absorbed to our skin. So prepare the canvas for the next steps. So I think my skin is already quite prepped, so I'm going to go in with a serum, and I'll be using this L'Oreal Paris glycolic 1% serum. It's a very beautiful serum. It's very lightweight on your skin, and like it has a milky texture, lightweight on your skin, and it just gives a very subtle glow. And if you're someone who has been suffering with acne marks, then I'm sure you must go with this primer. It is, I mean, not primer, sorry, this serum. Moisturize my skin, the most important step. And for moisturizer, I'll be using the ordinary hyaluronic acid moisturizer, sorry. And this is a very hydrating moisturizer. It really moisturizes your skin and preps your skin for makeup very well, and it has a very emollient like texture. So when your moisturizer has an emollient like texture, then sure enough it's going to be really good and give you that sticky base for your foundation or your concealer to stick onto your face. Okay, so now I realize that only talking about the products will actually, I won't be able to concentrate on any other stuff if I just keep on blabbering about the products. So why not just put the links of the products in the description box, because if I just keep talking about the products, I will not be able to talk about other important stuff going on. I thought, why not share some important stuff going on with me? And okay, so on that note, I really want to ask you all that how is your mental state? Because everybody talks about the other things. How are you? Are you doing good? Are you doing bad? Your physical health, but nobody is actually concerned about your mental health, which is so important to each one of us. To be honest, it's a topic you should never shy away from talking, because it's so important. I believe, physical, it is as important as your physical health. Because physical health, what happens, we go to a doctor and it's cured, but in case of our mental health, we are not even free to talk about it. Like, going to a doctor is another level, and even in today's generation, I don't understand this. Why can't we ask for help? I mean, it's okay to ask for help. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Dewy Luminous primer, but I think I have a better product. Let's go with that. Sorry, skipping this one. So I'm going to use this sugar primer instead of that one, because that one I usually use it for occasions like wedding parties and stuff. So this one I'm going to be using, this primer is the Sugar Prime Sublime Brightening Primer. Very beautiful texture and actually helps to cover up all your pores. A good one. So anyway, so what I was talking about is that we actually shy away from talking about it. We should not do that. There must be some friend or family or whoever you can trust that the person will not judge. Yeah, so somewhere where you'll not be judged and you'll actually feel free to talk about it, knowing that the other person will not judge you. I have also gone through the same, because I know that our parents would never talk about it, and it's not their fault actually. There must be times where they had gone through the same stage as we are going or as I am going, but then maybe they did not get that adequate amount of help, so they don't know that we can talk about it. So definitely I believe you should talk about it. If you are going through something, why not just let it out? Sometimes, you know what, if you don't have anyone, start writing. Start writing. Talk to yourself. Look into yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and then be like, yeah, we're gonna do it, we're gonna go through this. And you know what, there have been times when I talk to a friend about certain things and the friend actually asks me, Malika, what is it, you can share with me. But what do I say to the other person? I mean, I myself do not know what is going on. There are so many things. I just cannot put all of it and say, because there are so many piled up thoughts that I don't know what to speak on. There are things related to, I don't know, like I don't know what is going on right now, even right now with my life. I don't know, there are so many things even I am not aware of, but it's just making me think so much about the future, and I don't know what is going to happen. I hope there's an end to it, there's an end to all of these, and a beautiful morning comes. Actually does so much of damage that at certain point we are actually so much stuck there that we don't want to move. We stop believing the fact that there can be something beautiful in the future waiting for us. Of course, now something which I have learned from my past experiences, that please do not expect anything from anybody. Do not expect anything that tomorrow is going to be beautiful. But that, you know, that hope, that slight spark of hope actually keeps you going. Don't let that go. I mean, once you let that go, you'll actually find that you've lost the will to live. So definitely I would ask you all that if there is something happening, do not lose hope. I promise something great is waiting for you all. Okay, so I'm going to use this sugar palette. It is in the shade 04 Fetish. So I'm going to use the pink shade, this pink cinnamon. It's in the shade soft apricot and the cinnamon brown. I'm going to mix these two shades and do the eye makeup before I jump into the base makeup, and let's continue talking. So yeah, the past actually does so much harm that we stop believing, we stop hoping. Like in the same way, after mom's death, I was always about there's nothing good to come. So so you know what, that hope for me has somewhere had ended. But I kept saying myself, I kept motivating myself whenever things went out of space, that definitely it is going to get better. We're going to wait and believe. I've come across, like I've understood myself, that once you stop believing, there's nothing which keeps you going. You should never stop believing, because whatever happens, it's all written. And of course, I'm not saying that you're not going to work for it and be like it's all written, so let's happen, let it just happen. No, all of us need to put in efforts in whatever we are doing right now. Efforts, like, it has to be given from our end too. But definitely something which I would like to share is, keep believing that tomorrow is definitely going to bring you something new, bring you something good, and bring you something blissful. On that note, my eye base is done. I've not gone overboard, it's neutral and it's simple. So I do not believe that eye makeups are ever complete without some small glitter on top of it. Of course, I'm not going to apply glitter. I'm going to apply some very light shimmer. So I'm going to use this shade blush gold and lilac rose. They are very pretty pinkish shade. I'm going to apply it with a flat brush, and yeah, that's it. So just a very little amount to make our eyes look a bit different and like much more pretty. Of course, it actually enhances the entire look very much. Trust me, you can already see a difference. Now, since our eye makeup is almost done, I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm not going to go with any lashes or stuff because of course who applies lashes on daily basis, let's be real. And so I'm going to apply some mascara because I really love mascaras and they just enhance your entire look. I'm not a kajal person anymore. I used to be, but when you've already got so much dark circles, who needs mascara? I mean, who needs kajal? Malika, you have to do something about this. I mean, when I start speaking, I don't know what I'm speaking. I'm just speaking, and it's all in a flow. Like, this is difficult to apply mascara on screen. I believe very difficult. I'm going to do this off camera and be right back. So my mascara is applied, and I don't know how much is it even visible on camera. I actually have no idea about that, but I think I'm going to go in with my base makeup right now. I'm not going to go really heavy and crazy on my base because I want to keep it lightweight and everyday like. So I simply feel that I should tie up my hair while doing my base, otherwise it's going to be like continuously disturbing me. And I'm going to get you all up close and personal so that you can see how my face looks without makeup. Just some skin prep is there and nothing else. And let's begin. First thing I'll be using for my skin is I'm going to conceal the dark spots and the dark circles with this with a darker shade of concealer. I'm going to go in with this Swiss Beauty concealer. This is a very affordable and a high coverage foundation. I'm definitely going to go in with this, and this is darker than my skin tone, so something which is very good to cover up your dark circles and any acne marks which you have. So I'm going to just cover it around my mouth area, and I'm not going to go in with any lighter shade of concealer because I don't like to. I have just learned a few new techniques in makeup. Brush, and I'm going to buff the areas. And I genuinely feel that using a blender is actually not good over here because it doesn't give you much coverage. When you're the finishing step should be done with a blender, of course, but not this step because it doesn't help to conceal otherwise. So I think we've diverted quite a lot from our topic. We were talking on mental health, which is very important to all of us, and we diverted to makeup. Of course, we are doing makeup as well, which is also very therapeutic for me, I believe. And okay, so I think the thing is done, the correction is done, and I'm going to go in with this Bobbi Brown foundation. Now this foundation I believe is perfect for my summer skin because I get a bit tanned. I tend to get a bit tanned, but this is my winter skin and I'm a bit lighter, and I've used a very deep orangish corrector for my skin. So definitely, and this one again a bit lighter, I'm going to darker, so very dark. So I'll be using a lighter shade of foundation with this one so that we get the perfect blend, the perfect mix, and the perfect shade. I'm going to use a foundation which is lighter than my skin tone, one shade lighter than my skin tone. It's the the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which is in the shade 128. Okay, I don't know the shade name. It's in the shade 128. So I'm going to take one pump of it, and I'm going to skip concealer over this. Let me tell you all. So I'm taking a buffing brush from PAC. I'm going to buff it all in my face and top. And remember, do not rub your foundation, your brush, because that just creates strokes. Instead, buff it. It is going to give you a very full coverage and a very, very beautiful look. Trust me, trust the process. While blending this, I'm going to talk about a little thing. See, there are things which has happened with all of us. Social media is not always very real. We are not always very happy. If a person is posting something on social media, of course all of us are posting the good stuff, and nobody is actually posting the sad stuff. If somebody is going through something, they are not posting that, I'm very much sure. And what they're always posting good stuff, like suppose it's a birthday party, it's a marriage, it's a reception, it's an engagement, it's whatever. So they're posting that they've come first in class. But imagine a child who's failed in class, will they post that? No, they wouldn't. So do not think that everybody is having a very blissful life and you are the one who is suffering. Trust me, everybody is going through something at this time. So just are actually not blissful, not that happening all the time. It's just the part of life which people want to share. People want to, you know, share with their followers. What else do I say over here? So definitely they do not share the bad moments. So just wherever you are, I'm not saying that things will not get better. I'm not saying that just to accept whatever is happening and keep being sad. What I'm saying is accept and also believe that yes, things will definitely get better. And with that thought, with that mental space, keep going, keep believing, just say Alhamdulillah, because Alhamdulillah, we are actually blessed to have a shelter, to have food, and think positive. What is things are actually not blissful, not that happening all the time. It's just the part of life which people want to share. That mental space, keep going, keep believing, just say Alhamdulillah, because Alhamdulillah, we are actually blessed to have a shelter, to have food, and think positive. What is my mind, and I decided to go in with a bit of concealer just on my inner eye corners. That's it. I'm not going to apply it elsewhere because I think we're almost done and we already have a very skin like finish going on. And I'm not going to go in with any other brush. I'm going to go in with my concealer brush, the one which I had used, and with the help of that I'm going to blend it all over, just to give it that brightening effect just on the inner corner of my eyes. I'm not going to drag the product because I want to keep it just there, and I want to I wanted to work on my problem area and not be dragged on to any other part of my face. So now taking a sponge, I have taken the PAC Black Beauty Blender, and with the butt of it I'm going to blend my entire face so that it looks cohesive and all together, and there are no brush strokes on my face. It's beautifully blended and my base actually looks like skin right now, flawless and beautiful. Now I'm going to set all of this in, but before that I'm going to apply some blush, because why not? I love blushes, I love blushes, so we're going to apply a lot of blushes today. I'll be applying some blush. I'm going to use the Sugar blush. It's in the shade Pink Pinnacle. It's a very, very, very pretty pink shade and I love this shade. So I'm going to take this, and this is the blush brush. It is in the number 001. It's from Sugar. It's very beautiful. You can use it as a powder brush too. So I'm going to apply it. Just smile and apply on the apples of my cheek. I do not want a very look. You know what I mean, right? I cannot get the word right now. Very straight, very stern look. I want a very bubbly look, like a very everyday, natural, beautiful kind of look. And I think I'm going to drag a bit, and I'm going to like make this W kind of. It looks so beautiful, and so that is who I am. I mean, I want my makeup to be like my personality, to look like my personality, and not someone like. No, I'm not that person. I am chirpy. I love talking. Malika loves blabbering. Let's get into makeup. So here I am, a very sweet pea kind of look, sweet and pink. I love it. So some drama was necessary in this video. Too much of serious talks with Malika. Not usually Malika, I feel, because always I'm talking something choppy, something blissful, something happy, which is not me all the time. I'm also sad. I'm also a human being. I also feel stuff, and I'm emotional. I'm a very emotional person, but sometimes I hate showing emotions in front of people. I fear being judged. Yes, I do fear, because I always feel that if I'm not able to create that impression to that person or in front of that person, then that person might leave me and go. I actually get attached very quickly, and even with my near and dear ones, my friends, I do get attached very quickly, and then there's always a fear of losing that person that kinda doesn't make me speak out all the time. So for my powder, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution banana powder. I'm going to use a very tad bit amount of it. Not going to set my face a lot, because I'm from the dry skin type in the winter seasons. Therefore I'm not going to set it a lot. My face is already set, I believe. Just some under my eyes. So here I am, and it's almost done with this monkey face. You're gonna set this part of your face, and I think we're almost done with the makeup. I'm not going to go not do anything overboard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Faces Canada Ultime Pro Fixer, and I'm going to fix my makeup. So while the droplets are still there, brands actually today, and this is the Serene highlighter palette, Teen Patti highlighter palette. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this one, the pink one, and take my highlighter brush and put it at the highest point of my cheek. Gives a very, very, very subtle glow from within, as if you've drunk tons of water, which of course I haven't. I think I've only drank 1 glass of water. Very bad, guys. You should drink a lot of water. Don't learn this from me at all. I'm not a good person to give any kind of advice on this water drinking thing, because I'm the person who doesn't drink water. Malika, go drink water. It's your reminder from a person who doesn't drink water that I should drink 3 liters of water every day. Sad life. I don't. Why don't I? Apply lipstick, and I'm going to be applying this Nykaa lipstick. It's in the shade Queen Bee. I don't think this is still available, but this is a very, very, very pretty pink shade. I'm going to line my outer lips. Sorry, I'll not be able to talk while I'm doing this step. And since I always kind of feel that I can never go in with one lipstick shade, I'm going to use this Mamaearth lip crayon, and this is in the shade Espresso Brown. I'm going to apply a bit of it, and yeah, oh my god, this shade looks so pretty and pink with a hint of brown in it. So here I am with this complete look. I hope you'll have loved watching it as much as I love filming it for you guys. And I know I'm shooting this video after pretty long. And trust me you guys, this is something which I always do, this look, because this is so simple yet glamorous and so much put together. It doesn't require a lot of effort, it just requires a lot of blending, I guess, to make your skin, I mean your makeup look like skin. Of course makeup can never look like skin, to be honest, because there will be skin textures, and skin textures are very normal. I to embrace it right now, because there's nothing to hide. I mean, skin textures are normal. Even though I do not have a lot of skin textures, I have acne marks, and still now I do have them. If you've watched so far, if you've heard me blabbering so far, then I'm sure we have some connection. And if you think we do have some connection, then please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, as well as press on the notification bell icon. That would mean the absolute freaking world to me, and I'd be so happy, and I'd be so happy to create some new content for you guys. And yeah, that's it. I love you all so much. Wish you lots of love, luck, and a lot of things. Happiness. Okay, wish you a lot of love, luck, and happiness from Malika. Here Malika signing off. Bye bye.